How did they go today?
It went good as far as catching fish. I caught a lot of keepers, and I just never got the big bite that I needed today, man. I fished so hard trying to, making adjustments and making changes, and finally I had that limit pretty early, and I kept, culling just ounce for ounce. I finally left that area and just went flipping the rest of the afternoon. Probably the last 4 hours I flipped grass and flipped wood and trying to catch a big one, and they just never got a big bite. So that's the breaks. That's the way fishing goes on Lay Lake right now. So I'll go hopefully come back tomorrow and catch some big ones tomorrow and make a good comeback. That's my goal. So we'll see what happens.
Your short interview only caught one. One fish. I mean, that's all I have today is just one fish. So, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm just going to go and go fishing, see what happens. Well, today I went way up the river, and I was really expecting to get several quality bites up there, but all I could muster was some 12 and 13-inch bass, which really surprised me. I thought my strategy was a little more solid than that. Obviously, I was wrong. So tomorrow, I'll kind of use like another practice day. This is the Bassmaster Classic. Going out and catching another small limit won't do anything for you. So I really need to just go keep on the search process for some bigger fish, and maybe be able to put something together.
It was a fun day. Just didn't catch enough. I lost my first fish, and then caught one immediately after that. Lost one probably about 3 pounds. It just pulled off, and then caught a little one about almost 2 pounds, and then left, which was stupid. And I had to run some patterns that I'd been fishing in practice, and they were covered up. I mean, every spot I went to just had a lot of boats, and I fished around a while and just said, this is stupid, and ran back to where I had the fish, and caught 4 and ran out of time. I lost my 5th one, and just ran out of time before I could catch my 5th fish.
It started off kind of slow. I went to my first spot. There was one of our guys was on it, so I went somewhere else and had a really slow morning. First couple hours I didn't catch anything, and I have a limit spot, little fish, pound and a half, 2 pounders. I actually got a limit in like an hour and a half. And as soon as I got my limit, I left and went looking for big bites, and never got any big bites. I caught like a couple more, 2, 3 more keepers after that, but they were just 2 pounders, pound 3/4. I don't know. I think I fished. I don't know. I fished probably a little bit wrong. Maybe things changed a little more than I thought. Fished more like fall pattern maybe. But they're there. I mean, some of the spots I fish, the fish are there. They're not as easy to catch as some of the fish that other guys are fishing. Fishing throughout the day tomorrow, I thought going over some, one of those guys in the top 5 are fishing, because that's really I know where I want to go, but I have a feeling that's some like guys like Todd and Cliff, and Van Dam are fishing some of those spots. So I gotta be careful not to get in those guys' ways, but I gotta try to get at least 12 or 13 pounds so I have a chance to make the. I think I might be in the top 20, but I'd like to move up in the top 10 area, so I at least have a chance. See what happens, though.
All right, started off today, started off good. Just kind of hard, several competitors in the areas, so you're kind of playing a little circle jerk, trying to give some stretches, some breaks, watching fish as stretchy you are, and you think one good stretch has had enough break, you try to jump up and run over before somebody else gets on it. Try to catch aggressive fish, you're trying to get some reaction bites is what you're doing. And I had 4 by 9 or 9:30, and I thought, well, everything's going good, and I felt like, at any time I'm going to, get some 4-pound bites or 5-pound bites. It never come, and it took me to the last 30 seconds to catch my 5th one. So, that's how it goes sometimes.